Hello! So I'll tell you my day today. Today was like they'd finished marking our coursework of the stuff that I've done in art, which is, all the paintings, all the drawings, all the sketchbooks, all that sort of stuff. So they decided that, today would be the day we would pick it up. But for some stupid reason, they didn't say, "Oh, today you can pick up your work." They said, "Today between." First of all, they said before 5, which I thought that might be okay. But then they said, before 2, which is a really ridiculous time, because if they said sort of 5 o'clock or something, then I would be able to ask my parents if after work they could come by and help me move it. But if they say 2, then obviously my parents are going to be in work and can't help or anything. It all would have to be done by me. So, they give us this ridiculous time of 2 o'clock, which means you can't ask someone to help you or anything like that. And you don't get the whole day, But then I arrived before 2 and they were just like, no, can't have it yet. Which was really annoying because I'd bought a folder of me to put the work in, to try and transport it. But then, I get there and they're like, nope, not now. Come back at 3, but take it away before 4. So still, ridiculous time period. And you only get 1 hour. And to be honest, my work, there's quite a lot of it, and I was thinking it would take more than 1 trip to pick up my work, but they only leaving an hour means that you can't fit in more than 1 trip. You've got to do it all quickly, which is really annoying. So obviously I was there really early to try and do it, and then when I turned up I couldn't do it at that time, by the way. I'll just move that out of the way because it's annoying. I can see it. So I arrived and, I can't take it, so I've got ages of time where, nothing's going to happen. And, not enough time that I could walk home, walk back to my house and then walk back to uni again. So I went to town and I was really hungry. So I was going to eat just something small, but then Greg's had sort of run out of food or something ridiculous. Every time I went in, I was like, no food there, ridiculous. So, anyway, I was walking down the street, and they were giving out 3 bottles of water. Where this church was, some sort of church label, says changing people's worlds, 1 life at a time. Yeah, whatever. Water. I don't know. So anyway, I was still hungry, so I decided to go to McDonald's. And so I was eating at this table in McDonald's, and then the church people came in, and they decided to sit at my table. No idea why. I think that's kind of rude. It's my table. I think, go away. What are you doing just sitting at my table? Just because I'm a lone person doesn't mean you can have all the chairs around me. But no, they did that. And this 15-year-old boy or something, I don't know, that's my guess at his age, teenager-ish, came over to them and he was like, "Oh, I see you're wearing t-shirts about the church and stuff. Can you tell me more about it?" And the guy just went, "No, go away, we're having lunch." And I thought that was really rude of him. It was just embarrassing, to be honest, to be sitting at the same table as them, forcibly, when they just couldn't be bothered talking to this boy, just because they were on a break from... And it was also ridiculous, because the guy who was wearing a t-shirt about the church was wearing 2 t-shirts, so if he wanted a break, he could have taken off the t-shirt. They gave a leaflet with the water as well that says, church the way it was intended to be, full of faith, hope and love. and unconditional acceptance. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because he just turned someone away just because it was lunchtime, so clearly rubbish. It was also quite good at McDonald's because they gave me too much food by accident. But anyway, I went back to university to pick up all my stuff, and they started being really ridiculous by saying, oh, anything that you can't take with you, we're going to get rid of, we're going to demolish it, we're going to throw it in the bin. But you have to do that. And I was thinking, we only have 1 hour, and you're telling me I have to pack everything away, I have to take away stuff, and if I can't manage to do that, then I have to be the one to put it in the bin. I find all of this really insensitive because I'm doing an art course, I'm trying to create art essentially, and I'm being told at the end, your stuff's not worth even giving you a full day to try and move it. You know, it's going to end up in the bin unless you can physically carry it all. Which I can't. I can't physically pick up a year's worth of stuff all in one go, and so it's really hard. And I was thinking, especially it's really insensitive because at the university I'm registered as physically disabled or something. So, to be honest, to them I could be physically disabled. They don't know. All they know on their side is that I've registered myself as disabled at the university. Don't worry about it, by the way. But they from their point of view, they've just told a disabled student, you've got an hour to move all of your year's stuff. Now at 3 o'clock. Just ridiculous. I don't consider myself disabled, by the way. It's just quite helpful in some ways. I mean, it's helpful if they regard it as something to help you with. But it's not helpful if they just go, oh, whatever, move it. So I was trying to get my stuff and into the folder. It doesn't fit, by the way. So I was trying to get the sketchbooks into my backpack. They don't fit, by the way, either. So I was trying to get the stuff and it doesn't really work out, it doesn't really fit. So I was trying to prioritise what stuff to take, and I only get one trip because, you know, I've only got an hour. And so I decided to not put anything in the bin. I just left all of the stuff that I can physically carry on my desk, and if they want to sort it out, then to be honest, they can do it themselves for being so, you know, not giving us enough time or anything to be able to do it. I mean, how much am I paying to be at university and they can't even give me a full day to move my stuff at the end of a year's worth of work? So then I got my folder and my bag that were really heavy, and I called a taxi for the first time in my life to take me home because it's really heavy. So that was my day. Yeah. I hope everyone else is having a nice day. It's a bit of raining, which is not very nice. I mean, rain's not a bad thing. But still, when you're standing around outside, or you're trying to move around outside, or you're stuck, you want it to be nice. But not sunny, otherwise I'd be like, oh, I'm carrying so much stuff and it's so hot. Just wanted it to be sort of cloudy and nothing else. It's kind of nice now.